Hello and welcome back to the channel. So just an update regarding this week's activities that are going to be taking place on YouTube. So earlier on at work, well, quite a few hours ago actually, I did buy a couple of packs of sandwiches so that I could have them for when I go and do these animal zones. Because I thought, well, it's best not to buy the meal deals because at the end of the day, I've got crisps and chocolate bars upstairs anyway. And I can always get a drink from here, like make a bottle of squash up and just take that with me. Because at the end of the day, I want to get to the animal zones in decent time. Both of them, obviously Rodbaston and REASEHEATH. Get those done in good time and give myself plenty of time to look round. Because all three places that are open this week, because it's half term, are only open till 4 o'clock. That's the Monkey Forest at Trentham, Rodbaston Animal Zone and REASEHEATH Mini Zoo. So I've been thinking, because obviously I want to do them in a specific order, but again, I don't have to do them in order. I can do it in reverse. I could go to the Monkey Forest first and then do the two animal zones. But I've thought about it logically and thinking, well, maybe go to the furthest one first, which will be REASEHEATH, and then go to Rodbaston and then go to the Monkey Forest. Because I've also been trying to work out in my head about the mileage. So REASEHEATH is the furthest away because obviously you've got to go from here up the A50 to Stoke and then go along the A500 and you basically stay on the A500 out of Stoke under the M6 and then you're heading out to Nantwich. That's basically where you've got to go, and 90% of the route is dual carriageway. So there's only a small proportion of road that's just a main 2-lane road, but the rest of it is dual carriageway. So it obviously means the journey will be a nice quick route. So looking at the mileage for REASEHEATH, I'm trying to work it out in my head, but the rough mileage I would say, and I can check it on Google Maps, and I can check it on Google Maps obviously because it'll tell me exactly how many miles it is. But working it out, it's around 35-ish miles to REASEHEATH College from here. So obviously you've got to drive there and back. So in a round trip, that's 70 miles. Okay. And then to go to Rodbaston, it's around 22 miles each way. So that's 44 miles round trip. And then the Monkey Forest, if I go down the A518 towards Weston and then head to Stone and go that way to Trentham rather than go up the A50 again, which, okay, that would be the obvious route to go. But again, I'm still going to be doing around the same kind of miles. So maybe a bit less, I don't know. But if I go the way that I know, I'm going to be looking at another 22-ish miles round trip again if I go via Weston and Stone and go to the Monkey Forest that way. Because I have driven it. And obviously, I went that way in August last year, and it took around 40 minutes to get there. So, yeah. So I'm looking. So if I do, obviously, the REASEHEATH one first, that's going to be at least a 70-mile round trip. Obviously, I can do the mileage in the car before I leave home. And obviously, then when I arrive, I can say, well, the miles when I left home was this. The mileage now that I've got here is now this. And that will work out how many miles it actually is to and from the college to get to the mini zoo. Okay. And then I'll do the same for Rodbaston and I would do the same for the Monkey Forest. So it's going to be roughly almost 200 miles in total to do all three series. But the advantage of that is that's quite a lot of videos. So again, been working that out. Because I'm obviously going to take photographs, I'm obviously going to take selfies and panorama shots, but I'm also going to do 1 or 2 live streams while I'm at these places. So obviously not as it is at the moment on portrait, it will be on landscape, on the tripod that I've got upstairs, the selfie stick, which becomes a tripod with the remote control that you've seen me use before. So, and I've obviously used before on other blogs like Benidorm and when I went to Prague. So I'm obviously going to use that selfie stick to do my blogs. And it'll be just the same when I go to the capybara experience and also the Peak Wildlife Park series, which will come up in March as well, the week after. and then obviously when I go on the cruise. So there's lots of footage to come. But what I'm saying is about this week, I'm going to try and average around 200 or so videos over the 3 series. So because YouTube only lets you put on about 100 to 102 videos a day. So obviously, if I do more than 100 videos at Rodbaston, then I can't put all the videos on in one go. The rest of them will have to go on the next day, which will then overlap with the series that I do the next day, and then the same with the Monkey Forest. So that will be Rodbaston, REASEHEATH and the Monkey Forest, or REASEHEATH, Rodbaston and Monkey Forest. Whichever order it's done in, I'm going to have over 100 videos on each of the 3 series. So by the end of it all, you're probably going to be looking at between 200 and 400 videos, which is a lot. Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, it boosts the channel up and obviously gets the views up, and will also gain new subscribers, because it always tends to work that way. Because then in 2 weeks' time after that, the next series, as I said, will be the capybara experience at the Zoo. And then it's the anniversary of the channel the next day. So there's going to be quite a few videos that week as well. And the same when I go to Peak Wildlife Park. And then after that, yes, the channel might quieten down a little bit, but there's going to be quite a few more pre-cruise videos in the sense of preparation for going. Because I'll be able to print my boarding passes off for the flights. I'll be able to print my luggage labels off for the cruise. I will even show them on the camera so you can see what to expect. And obviously I'll be able to do my check-in online through the flight extras page, as well as make sure that everything's printed off that needs to be. And then obviously I'll be going over to the airport towards the end of March, and that's when the series will kick off. And then you've got at least 8 to 9 days of videos till I come back, which will be early April. And then I've obviously got to try and plan series for May and June, and obviously onwards in the rest of the year as well, whether I do mini breaks or go to other zoos, because I will obviously go back to Chester again and Shrewsbury most likely. But doing travel blogs, I'm obviously going to be planning them as well. A few mini breaks abroad, like I've said. I want to go back to Mallorca. I'd like to go to Alcudia and go and visit the old town there. Yes, Benidorm, that will probably happen most likely again, but I'll try and go for more than 3 nights, maybe 4 or 5. Book a couple of days off work extra and have a couple of days extra away. Yes, Dubrovnik, I'd like to go back there again. And then who knows what's going to come up in the future this year. Because there are things planned. But again, I will announce those in due course. But in this next few weeks, there's lots of exciting series to come, as I've said. So this week's going to be very busy with Rodbaston, REASEHEATH and the Monkey Forest. So they're all going to be put on the channel this week. And there'll be some live streams. And obviously I'll be taking plenty of photos. So please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. I do enjoy your support. I enjoy reading the comments when they come through. Obviously keep them positive. I have been getting a few negative ones off people, especially regarding the cruises. So try and avoid that, please, if you can. And it was funny earlier on, because when I was at work, I saw the exact same lady that I saw the other day who had been on Discovery 2. So I saw her again earlier on at work, right? So she's obviously recognised me from the other day, obviously. But yes, I saw her again. So obviously it's nice to meet people that have cruised on the ships, because you get to hear their feedback. And it also helps first-time cruisers, because there are quite a lot of first-time cruisers on these group pages on social media. So it does help when I do see people that have cruised before, that or even ones that are due to go on a cruise, because it gives them a bit of peace of mind what to expect. But obviously someone that's experienced like me, that has been on several cruises, then it also gives me the chance to give other people a chance that are due to go what to expect as well. Because I always love meeting people when I'm on the ships as well. And I do find it quite amusing when I wear my lanyard, but I've got my name, an actual TUI name badge, which I've shown on the video before. And even though people think you're staff, or think I'm staff, it's quite funny. But even though I'm not, it gives me the opportunity to still talk to people about cruises and obviously give them a bit of education and tips on it. Like I say, well, please follow my channel, because I've done some videos already on cruising, so take a look on there. But as I've said, getting back to the 3 series this week, I don't mind what order it's done in, because at the end of the day, all 3 places are going to get visited regardless of when I go. So I might say, oh yeah, I'll go to Rodbaston on Tuesday. I could then change my mind and go to REASEHEATH, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking about it. I tried to look at to find a few videos on YouTube regarding REASEHEATH, and there aren't many videos, to be honest, that people have actually done of going into the zoo at the college and going round it. There's a few videos on YouTube from REASEHEATH Animal Zone area, but it's mainly the encounters. And also some of the videos that have been put on there are quite a few years ago, and it's been revamped since then. So I reckon if I go there and do a series, there's going to be quite a few people viewing the videos, because I think, oh, we've not seen these, because the videos we've seen are from quite a few years ago, but this person's been recently and even put a video on of the map, because actually I did find the map. It was on the website, the REASEHEATH Mini Zoo website, but obviously that might have been altered again since it was put on there. So if I go, I'll obviously get a paper copy if there's one, and I will show it on the camera, obviously, and say, this is the new map that they've done, which is different to the one that I put on, which is on their website. So again, it's always best to keep up with the updates. So, and because, like I said, quite a few people haven't put many videos on, it'll be nice to go there because it's somewhere different. So, but that doesn't mean to say that I won't go to the other 2, because I obviously am going to go to the other 2. So, but either way, it doesn't matter what order I do it in, all 3 of them are going to get visited this week. Rodbaston, REASEHEATH, Animal Zones, those 2, and the Monkey Forest, okay? So you've got Rodbaston, REASEHEATH, and the Monkey Forest. All 3 of them are going to get visited. So please subscribe to the channel at Corpsmith25. Leave a comment in the comments section underneath. I will put all the links in the description as well underneath. And I hope you look forward to the series over the next few days. So please stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.